Hello. Hello, I'm here. Hi. Um, let's see. There we go. That's maybe there we go. Hello, tis I. Uh, Plan is a little bit off the normal beaten track, I guess. I guess it, yeah. I want to look at My Immortal. I've seen it enough around. Well, maybe seeing it around is wrong. I've heard people talk about it, mention it here and there. I hear My Immortal this, or we're talking, or I'm at a panel at a convention or something, and they mention My Immortal, and I'm supposed to be there, and I'm just supposed to understand what it is, and I never do, because I never looked into it. I've I'm kind of curious. I've read a little bit on what it is now. Um, and I'm a little I'm not too sure how much of it I don't know how much of it is not able to be shown on stream, I guess. I assume it does get saucy, or certain language is used in it that just shouldn't be said. What? Yeah. I'm curious on this. I am using Project Dash Terra. Project Terra. Tara. Terra Tara. Tara. Hmm. Okay. It's kind of just I'm out of it right now. I've just been working, and I can't. I been staying up too late because of work, which makes my morning a little worse. And today, I woke up at was it? I woke up at, I want to say, 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. The second time I woke up at 10 a.m. at first, went back to sleep, woke up at 1:30, and then I laid in bed for an hour and a half, and then finally decided I should get up and do something. So I got up and did nothing. Nothing of substance, I guess. I didn't even cook yet, which I'm going to come to regret probably very soon. Hmm. Um, yeah. I played Minecraft. I got my Minecraft hours in. I'm trying to farm a bunch of sheep wool. I need a wool in Minecraft to mine other things because I need beds, tons and tons of beds. Uh, what? Yeah. There's a chance I might need to reschedule my Wednesday stream or do it from my hotel room. I might have to travel for work on Wednesday morning and then work for a few hours and then spend the night at a hotel. To travel I don't know. It's I do know it's like 5-ish hours, somewhere around there. And then I work for a few hours and sleep in a hotel. But I probably won't sleep. I'll probably try to stream. I bought a portable mic stand, and I think my setup now is relatively portable. I just can't really um I won't really have a lot of the shortcuts and things I do, and all the fun little things I like to have fun with. But I'll have a mic. A mic in. I'll probably have to export a lot of my files to a flash drive. I just bought a flash drive so I could be on the move more. Hopefully that's the right play. I think I need audio of some sort in the background. Need royalty free something music like on um The free, royalty free. Royalty free. Oh my god, what's it called? Oh, Silent Hill esque atmosphere. Oh, atmosphere. It says it's inspired by Silent Hill. Can I use it? Dark campaign music. Comment, subscribe to the channel. Good stuff. Oh, gotta contact them. I don't think this counts as like exactly what they mean, but dang, makes sense though. Just something that's like a shit post, kind of. It's like the dream for a lot of things. Uh, hmm. Fogcore, is that what it's called? I'm curious now. Some tracks. Oh, okay. I need like scary. I need ambiance. Uh, I've never like actually played the Silent Hill games fully. I played them for a few, like maybe like an hour, maybe here and there. The Silent Hill game I played, I guess the most out of any of them would have been PT. I played PT. That was cool. PT was actually really cool. I wish that's something I wish that existed. I got past its playable teaser, whatever. Hmm. Seems like you could just use this guy's stuff, but maybe not. I will. Maybe I should have found this out before. Hmm. Dun 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 dun. I just exist now. Uh, hmm. Huh. I guess I just struggle with this for like 30 years to find. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, maybe I have to just make my own ambiance. How do I do that though? Do I go like hunt down things? Do I just go chill in the woods with a microphone to get some? Is that the play? I live in the woods. It wouldn't be a very the hard thing to go do. Hmm. Hmm. Hope to survive this experience. It's I I'm a little worried now, a little more worried of it. Hmm. I gotta like why is it so hard to find background ambiance in the specifics that I want? Is it because I'm being too specific? Um oh wait, what's this? Oh, that's what Okay, I can use this guy's playlist. Wow, that was I guess Reddit's the answer to a lot of things. I don't ever use Reddit. Oh my god. Um, what do I call it? Background music. Yeah, yeah, that works. Now it's just time to see how loud it is. TF. Whoa. This should be. Okay, Scott Ark, I trust you. I guess. Hmm. Is that it? Damn. Spam's not what it used to be. I was expecting like. Is there like a limit to how many like chat messages you can send on YouTube? That was like slow. Huh. You're sorry for spam, okay. I was just curious. It's just kind of slow. Okay. I think this ain't too bad for loudness on this. But My Immortal. Like I was saying earlier, I'm reading it on Project Terra, I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna read what it says on here. Welcome to Project Terra, the most accurate and comprehensive rehost of the satirical Harry Potter fan fiction novella, My Immortal, an associated work by pseudonym. I'm too tough. I'm too dead for this. Author Terra. How do you pronounce this name? Please, how do I pronounce that? Gilesby? Gilesby? Okay. Popularly regarded as the worst fan fiction of all time, My Immortal describes a love triangle between Harry Potter characters and protagonist Ebony Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. Darkness? I guess it'd be like a glottal stop. An author insert and soy-descent goth subculture fanatic, though nominally set in the Harry Potter universe, My Immortal takes heavy liberties with canon in both narrative and character. Many characters are given gothic makeovers or are portrayed in ways otherwise inconsistent with the books and movies. Under the username XXXBloodyWrists666XXX, Gilesby published My Immortal's 44 chapters on fanfiction.net from 2006 to 2007. It was taken down from the site circa October 18th, 2008, apparently amid a general purge of low-quality or ungrammatical stories by fanfiction.net moderators. It has survived in screenshots and copy-paste commentaries around the web, some of which have failed to preserve some subtleties like italics present in the original fic. We aim to remedy this by presenting a reasonably authentic copy of what My Immortal would have looked like circa 2007, in addition to several other formats to serve mobile users or unfamiliar readers who might benefit from annotation that explains many of the subtler references in My Immortal. Okay. Such a... Wonder how they did all that. Why don't they just use like the Wayback Machine? Would that have been the only way to do it? Or maybe I guess downloads people had. Okay. My Immortal. Chapter 1. AN, is that an announcement or a note? I don't know how fanfiction.net works. Maybe this will tell me. Huh. And author's note. Author notes. Special thanks, get it? Because I'm gothic. To my GFU, not in that way. Raven, Blood Tears 666, for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, your love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. Yes. Wow. My name is Ebony Darkness, Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note. If you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. Huh. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. Hello, your one and only Biggie. Oh shit, I lost where I was at. Topic from there. What's happening? An interesting story from a very renowned author. Yes. For example, today, Hogwarts 17th year, I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowy and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of my preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said, shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me. Bangs. Chapter 2. Author's note. Bangs 2 Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW prep, stop flaming my story, okay? What book is this? This is My Immortal. And you know what? Maybe I should actually fully put that on the OBS. The thingy-mabob. Yeah, I'll do that too, actually. That should take 2 seconds. If I could find the text. Change the font. We want something. Something that inspires like cringe. It doesn't inspire cringe. It doesn't fit the stream aesthetic. This kind of does. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'll probably do that. Turn that down a little bit. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took of my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. Oh, we're really gonna learn what they wear every single time, every day, I guess. Okay. My friend, Willow, author's note, Raven, this is you. Woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forced green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as she went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtedly. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Yeah. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band, besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Shit. Chapter 3. Author's note. Stop flaming the story preps. Okay. Otherwise thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Bangs again? Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, BTW. I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. I should share some of what's like on screen. I can't share it all because I assume things will happen on here. Let's do share. Let's do a share window capture. Call it Terra. Okay. On the night of the concert, I put on my black laced-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened up my hair and made it look all spiky. It felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. Ugh. I read a depressing book while I waited. Can I read that on YouTube? Oh, I'll find out, I guess. Well, I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then, I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple plain t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note. A lot. Oh, okay, wait. A lot of cool boys were it. Okay. Wear it. Okay. Uh, hi, Draco. I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666 and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you're arrived. Doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, saying Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay, I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me, all protective. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustingly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back to Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Chapter 4. I said set up. Shut up. Shut up, flamin'. Okay, E-boy. Ebony's name is Enobi, but no. Hi, hello. Not Mary Sue. Okay. Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They know each other before. Okay. They know each other before. Okay. Damn. I'm having a harder time reading this than Finnegan's Wake. Only the authors know, I guess are harder. They're getting harder not to read. I was on the wrong side of the internet, I guess. Oh wait, I can't show what I haven't read yet. I don't know if it's like fully okay on YouTube. Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you are doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close. I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took my top and he took off my top. I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his I don't know if I can read that part. What can I say? What can I not say on YouTube? I'm assuming I can't. Well, I can probably read this. He put his thingy into my you know what, and we did it for the first time. How, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm, and then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Interesting. Chapter 5. Oh, whoa. Author's note. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And your tub of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Interesting. Good. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco confronted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. It feels so weird to read these names. I haven't read Harry Potter until since middle school. Oh, it's so weird. I've watched the movies past that, but They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you, demanded Professor Snape. I ain't gonna try. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels when I came out. Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Wanna Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Author's note. Oh, shit. Wow. P.S. Oh, shh. Shut up, preps. Okay. P.S. I won't update until you give me good reviews. Oh, curious. Wait. Oh, I guess. Wait. You can tell who's if Bloody Tears 666 helped out. If we see their thing too. Okay. Is that how that works? That must be how that works. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Where I leave off? Was it chapter 6? Yes. Right. Yeah. The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the great hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't even... I added that part. Damn. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. It looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I can't do a British accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Chapter 7. Bring Me to... Oh, wait. Oh, this one has a name. Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews, and by BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God vows. Bonds. Stop flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist, and she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, those that sound like a Mary Sue to you. I waved to Vampire. I waved to Vampire? His name's Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. They took off their stuff, kept Frenching, and then they had it. See, is that stupid? I don't know if I can read some of these full paragraphs. I don't know. Oh, Draco, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm, when all of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I'd never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with a vampire arrow through it. On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were words, Vampire. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. Oh my god. I put on my clothes, all huffily, and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Chapter 8. Author's note. Stop flassing. Okay. If you do, then you are a prat. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, bloody, Mary Smith smiled at me understandingly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes, were like eyes like blood. That she flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith, not Granger. Since she had a converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. Okay. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony. For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. Oh, shit. Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming? Okay. I didn't read all the box. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MC how it rocks. I was so mad and sad I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort! No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperius! And I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes, his gothic black hair, and how his face looks like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with a vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I beg. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so look on his face. I hate telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. And then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. Boom. Okay. There we go. I was so scared and mad I didn't even know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi. He said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Because Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry, I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. Chapter 10. Author's note. Stop it, you. Oh, if you don't like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle for all. She and Vampire are real dads. That's why they moved houses, okay? Are evil. That's why they move houses, okay? Okay. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Fucking Hagrid? Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. Ooh. He didn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry, all sensitive, and then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's because not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chapter 11. Jesus, I'm not even a quarter of the way through. Well, Draco can't die, right? Is he gonna become a vampire? Isn't like the main thing Draco and this girl? I said stop flaming you preps. See if this chapter is stupid. I don't know what the ones mean. It deals with really serious issue. SPC for yourself. It's stupid. BRW. Thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. No, I screamed. I was horrified, but Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists, then got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snape was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. You fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Damn. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." What do you know, Hagrid? What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. Yeah, I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid paused angrily. But I'm also a Satanist. This can't be, Snape said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy, or to fight him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hagrid said and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to a tune of a gothic version of song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic, snapped Snake in a little afraid little voice. Asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. Chapter 12. Stop faying, okay. Stop flaming, okay. Hagrid is a pedo too, and a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snape ain't Christian, plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay? I was about to slit my wrists again with a silver knife that Draco had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought it was my hair grid, but it was vampire. He started to scream. Oh my OMFG, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I stopped. My scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed into a pentagram for me, and I always covered it with foundation. And he said back, anyway, my scar hurts. And it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Oh. Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snape and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered, 'cause they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated this studio camera they took of me naked. I had put my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Ebony, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ebony, Hagrid said. Those are not the roses. What are they, goths to you, poser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pedal video of me from the shower scene and being viewed by Snape and Lupin, who masturbated. Is that spelled wrong? And to it, he added silently, Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil in his eyes and muttered, Well, if you want honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Ooh. Batilius Merengo me words. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute. Specifically for Raven. I'd love you, girl. Imanoto KO. And then the roses turned to a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. It was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. But WTF is Draco? Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I couldn't see nothing. You see, Enabi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in the flame. Haha, you reviewers, flame, get it? You must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off, back to his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with a picture of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. Oh, that's the best one right there. I put my hair all out around me, so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on a blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Thanks, get it. You do too. I said sadly too. But I was upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked at all the blood. I cried in the bathroom and put on the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi, back, I said in a equally said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Wow. Wow, okay. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I slapped him. Stop trying to screw me, you know I love Draco, I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, Omifchi, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have the scar anymore, I shouted. I do. Oh. Did I like... What? Wait, did I reread a chapter? Or is it just actually the same words? Fuck. It must be the same words, yeah. Okay. I do, but Diablo changed to a pentagram for me and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. My scar hurts, and then I asked him the vision of Draco. Malfoy hasn't been bonded. No, I reread. Did I reread this whole thing? What? You wanted honest, dude. That's all you had to say. I must have. Fuck, am I? No. What? Or they read it twice? I'm lost now. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. WTF are you supposed to read this? Raven, do you want to know where my sweater Author's notes. Raven, thanks for galloping me again. I'm sorry I took your poster of Gerard. But that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Prep, stop flaming. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want to know? What you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony. He said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then we walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note. Don't you think gay guys are like so hot? It's okay. I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see. He said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Allah, Kadabra. It was Voldemort. Okay. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off, prep's okay. Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry. Don't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slipped my wrist. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God reviews. Warning. This chapter is extremely scary. Viral excretion advised. Okay. Ding. Hmm. Hmm. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. "Rid my sight, you despicable preps!" he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He suddenly he looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. "Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me?" he said. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not pedophilic. So he's not a pedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. "Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me?" asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. "What the fuck? You torture my BF and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you were so fucked up, you fucking bastard," I said angrily. Then I stabbed him. Like, there we go. I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. "No!" he screamed. He started screaming and running around, then fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. "Snaketail, what art thou doing?" called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got on our way. I'm surprised it's always like high heels. It's not like platformers. No one's wearing platformers yet. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey?" asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? 'Cause he's so sexy. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. "It's so unfair," I yielded. "Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything?" "Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They are such fucking sluts," answered Draco. "Yeah, but everyone is in love with me, like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me, Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful?" I shouted angrily. And author's note, don't worry, Enobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse, I shouted, and then I ran away. I love your personal. I forgot what this is called. Persona. I forgot what this is called. Thank you. Chapter 15. Author's note. Stop flaming. Okay. BTW. You suck from no one. Every Tim's someone oh shit, I read that right. Someone flabs me. I'm gonna slit my wrist. Fangs to Raven for helping. Okay. Is the pattern? Okay, I guess the pattern doesn't like stick up like I thought it was. Because maybe only if the author has the note it pops up. Because now every chapter has a. Oh. Oh shit. Is that a Z? Or is that an X? That must just be an X. I'm seeing things, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm seeing things. Am I? Yeah, what is that? I'm seeing things. Oh, that is a Z. Oh my, wait. Oh, wait, was there a Z in the first one too? No, no. Okay. I like that I like to imagine the implication is they like don't hold X and they type the X every single time. I like this. I like this. I like the implication of that. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. That's the only one with a Z, I guess, so far. I don't know why I'm like so invested in this being different. Like I thought that anytime I had this was when Blood Tears 666 was helping out. But then I'm assuming it's like maybe only when they're stated in here they're helping out in the author's note. I want to like open up the community annotation project just to figure out more what's going on. Okay. Wait, did I read chapter 15? I've lost my where I was at. I think okay. Maybe I'm not. Was it this one I read? This one looks like the scary one. No, it's not. Okay. I know I read chapter 12. Yes, I read that one. I read chapter 13. Yes. I read chapter 14. I'm on chapter 15 for sure. Okay. Okay. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever. Now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed. I stormed into my room and closed my back door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed, then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short ripped black gothic dress that said Anarchy was the front in blood red letters and was all ripped, and a spiky belt. Under that I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly, the guitar turned into Draco. Ebony, I love you, he shouted. I don't care what those fucking preps and fucking... I don't care what those... I don't care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Oh, I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We consider it our song because we fell in love when Joel was singing it right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note: don't you think those guys are so hot? If you don't know who they are, get the fuck out of here. OMFG, I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck my middle fingers. They were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now. At them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in A Cinderella Story. And then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. And then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other shocked, and then we went together. Okay. Author's note. No, chapter 16. Author's note. You know what? Shut up. Okay. Prove to me you're not preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweater. You're suspended to write this. Raven, WTF, you bitch. You're supposed to do this. BTW thanks to Brittany 5655 for teaching my Japanese. Huh? Wait, so Raven, you fucking bitch, me back my sweater? Or my sweet? Your my sweater? Sweater? Sweater, I'm assuming sweater. Your sweater? Supposed to write this. Raven bitch is supposed to do this? UW Fangs. Thanks to Brittany 5655 for teaching my Japanese. Wow. This is getting interesting now. The author's notes. Huh. I kinda love this. It's like it's I assume I think the thing here read it was it's confirmed to be like satirical in nature, and it's like there's artistry going on in this. There's multiple stories being told at once, and I'm kind of loving it. I don't know. I don't know if it's like I don't know if the multiple stories being told are good, but they're fun and they're there. Maybe fun's wrong. They're there, and I find that entertaining. Huh. So I assume we can see some weird Japanese being used wrong. That'll be fun. I butchered it enough when trying to do like anything, so we ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I knew we were the only true ones for each other. I like this line. I'm saving that actually. I'm saving that line. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt with black baggy pants. Anyway, we stayed moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. WTF, Franco, I'm not going to a concert with you. I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, and you know how much I like them. Oh, this is so good. What? Cause we, you know, he gadgeted uncomfortably, cause guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, cause we, you know, I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time, we're going with an escort. OMFG, WTF, are you giving into the mainstream, I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Ebony, Enobi, I'm not. Please come back. Come. Woof. Enobi, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing "The World Is Black" by GC to me. I was flattered because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajime Mishitai girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese? BTW. Willow, that fucking poser got expelled. She failed all her classes, and she skipped math. Author's note, Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. Oh my. Oh my. What does this actually mean? Does it actually just mean that? It's essentially nice to meet you, okay. Damn. This is getting saucy. It serves that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Dash Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. God. It would be so... What could I write for this and feel fine to, like, in an academic sense, and to present about this story? It would just end up being super meta, I guess, but... Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. Oh wait, I read that part. Kawaii. Bloody Mare shook her head lethargically. Oh yeah, I'll have a confession after she got expelled. I murdered her and then Lupin did with her cause he's a Nephilek. Damn. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh hey, BTW, I'm going to go to the concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR instead. I need to wear like the hottest outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. OMFG, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. Okay. The things I choose to read, I think make me worse at reading. No, my head snaped up. What? My head spun. I cannot believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic store near Hogwarts, that's all. Huh? Told you about them? I asked, sure, it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let's just call it Brums. OMFG, Dumbledore, I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map off our Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk-off stores, especially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerald, except not, because that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snape tried to buy a Gothic camera pouch. A Gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. OMFG. No, they're gonna spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room, wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle. Tulle? Coming out in a very low cut with huge slit. Oh, and my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what? I'm gonna give you it free, cause you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at that concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, BTW, my name's Ebony. Darkness Dementia. Tara. Way. What's yours? Tom Ridd. Okay. He said and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily. Before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his black broom looking worried. OMFG, Ebondi, you need to get back into the castle now. Oh, this is getting harder to read. Okay. Huh. I didn't save the part I was at. Okay, I think it's like here. Okay. Chapter 17. Author's note. I said stop flaming the stero. Stop flaming the strayo. Strayo, strayo, stray, stroy. Story. Stop flaming the story. If you're a prep, then don't read it. You can tell whether you're prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. Please, Willow, isn't that really a prep? Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster. BS. This is Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, cause he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. That's necessary, I guess. Okay. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. WTF Hagrid, I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered sadly because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood miniskirt, leather fishnets and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So, are you going to the concert with Draco? Draco? Yeah, I said happily. So this came out mid-late 2000s. Damn. Damn. I guess I wouldn't have found this, I guess, during the time this was going on. I was gonna say there's so much like cool shit's going on. That probably like relative to this, I would have a lot of fun reading, but I'll never find out about it until like a decade later or 6 years later or something like that. Huh. Huh. Fuck, where'd I go? Happily, okay. I'm going with Diablo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were it too. Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. Bloody Mary was going to the concert with Dracula. With Dracola? Used to be called Navel, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black Warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy bands. Get it? Because we're gothic? That his dad Lucien gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Oh my god, dude, they're doing a hard ass shit. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena in some odder songs. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, peppery man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. You moronic idiots, he shouted angstily. Enobi, I told you to kill Vampire. Thou failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. No way. I guess he knew of the store. He had a long black hair and long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell, and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Chapter 18. Fuck. It's like I see that's like this is like called the worst fan fiction ever. This is nowhere near the worst fan fiction ever. Like, it's really not. Chapter 18. Author's note. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you're fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. You're not a prep. Thanks for my sweater. P.S. The older Essen Dumbledore swore is because he turned to be Gothic soldier. So there. Well, that was dealt with, I guess. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and a black really low cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it? Skull, because I'm Gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. We went back to our rooms and we had you know what to a Linkin Park song. Okay. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls. All the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you fouls could see there was pink pants underneath the black pants. And there were pastures or poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. Damn. Now I didn't want Backstreet Boys hate on this. WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a Good Charlotte t-shirt. Okay, I did not type in GC anymore. Black fishnets and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long Gothic black dress with blood red writing and was all lacy and came up to your thighs with black boots and fishnets. Vampire Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot, Navel was saying as suddenly a Gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? We all gasped. WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just looked at each other, all disgusted, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. BTW, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a Gothic way. Get it? Like Gerard? But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. I'm not okay, I promise. I'm not okay. Author's notes. Please stop flaming the story if you do, you're a fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? From now on, I'm from now on, I'm going to dealt with main reviews. BTW, everyone a poor blood, so there. Thanks to Raven for the help. It's getting harder and harder to read. No. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Reika was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad. Me, and started crying all hot and angsty. Right? Aren't sensitive bi guys so hot? Aren't sensitive bi guys so hot? Okay. Oh shit. I need like a notepad for these quotes. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair winced in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Broken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and black dye. Get it? Instead of the tie, cause I'm gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it. All over it, a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Excuse me, what about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily, crying. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my face. He's like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and it started to smoke pot. Suddenly Hagrid. I need to start talking like this, I think. I think I need to add this type of flavor text whenever I type. This is good stuff. Suddenly Hagrid came. He had infuriated. You gave me a fucking shock, he shouted angrily, dropping my pot. WTF, do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw that there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Chapter 20. Gotta reinforce the poser. Okay, the poserness of him. Okay. Chapter 20. Author's note. I said I don't know. I said I don't care what you think. Stop flaming, okay, preps? Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh, yeah, BTW. I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were gone to the concert again since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrist while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang, You for the Venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I hopped inside that it was Draco. Secretly, I hopped inside that it was Draco, so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us to be careful around him and Snape since he was a pedo. Okay. No, actually, get it, hell? Can I borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fuck her, he said, going away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, some black lipstick, white foundation, then I went. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. Oh my god. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot! They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love crying. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. BTW, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. I needed to know that. Probably like a few chapters ago. WTF, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelt that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lupin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replied. You dimwit! Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So, now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can fucking rat me out or I'll show this. So you can't rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wand at them, and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was a vampire, looking extremely hot. WTF, where'd Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come, Vampire said, shaking his. You wanna come with me? To the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Enabi on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. The vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the halls. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop here at finishing chapter 20. That was good. Wait. This is I'm surprised. I was expecting something super impossible to read or go along with anything. Or just pure nonsense. Like, yeah, it's nonsense, but there's something going on. I I really don't know if there's like, I guess it's not really much of a plot going on. Like hints of things, and you just have to assume it's like, some beats of Harry Potter are going to be getting hit and whatnot. I was interested in the author note drama. It's kind of like when people online just give a little too much about themselves and their drama, their personal drama, internet personal drama, I should say. There's something funny about it when there's two people online are like bickering and have issues. It's weird. Because there's it's like this weird thing where they just keep looking at the other person's profile, or keep trying to call them out and look at things and say things. Because both people want to, I don't know, they both get something out of an interaction like that, right? So they're both going to keep saying something. It's not like, the only way to actually like probably do anything of like substance is just be like, just ignore them and block them or something. I guess it doesn't work fully every time. Some people are like crazy, but yeah, it's funny. I just find it a weird scene in a drama. It's fun. Okay. Chapter 21 is where I left off at. Okay, about halfway. Okay. Okay, so there's 41-ish tiles. I believe. Oh no, 44? No, that has to be more than that. I'm reading, 45? Are there 45 chapters? 45 chapters. So I'm reading something on the Tara thing that is saying, primarily from March 4th to June 30th, 2006, chapters 39 and 40 released by a hacker in November 2006. Their chapter 45 released in one block on July 5th, 2007, to coincide with the release of the Order of Phoenix film and the Deathly Hallows book. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if I should have just read it on like the on this. Be like white real quick for a bit. Bah. Like they have a recreation of it on what is this? Fanfiction.net, yeah. I didn't go on here very much when I was younger. Well, I say that, but I guess, right? I think I've read I'm not really that big on fan fiction. I read a fair amount when I was I guess younger. I guess fan fiction reading age. And now I'm reading fan fiction now, I guess. Okay, so the X's are there to... Okay, so that's what the X's are meant for. They divide the sections, I guess. Like the actual story from the full things. Okay. So this is how it would have originally looked. Close enough, I guess. Huh. This is this thing. Reproduction of the Bloody Wrist 666. Oh yeah, because that's the person, that's the author. This is their profile they had. I'm Tara. I'm a Satanist, and if you don't like me because of that, then fuck off. Here's some things you should know about me, like goths being gothic, Satan punks, the color black, blood, my BF Justin, rock music, suicide, vampires, Joel Madden, dislikes, preps, posers, pink, bang alive, homophobes, school, life, Barbie, fave music, GC, MCR, Evanescence, Linkin Park, Blink 183, Marilyn Manson, all the other gothic bands. Least favorite music, Ashley Simpson, Britney Spears, Hilary Duff, Lindsay Lohan, all pop. Fave movies, Corpse Bride, Mean Girls, Van Helsing, any other horror movie, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Ring and The Grudge. BTW, please send my petition. This is the petition. To Prepson posers and jealous people. A lot of people have been dissing me, Tata Gilesby, to stop Ashley Simpson petition because they don't believe that I'm gothic, but I listen to Evanescence, Good Charlotte, Blink 821, Grande, the Arville Lavigne. Plus I shop at Hot Topic. I wear lots of black. Plus my ex is a punk and one of my friends has 3 earrings. Plus here's the furthest proof that I'm not a prep or not a prep or a poser. Yada yada. I took the test and I said my label was gothic. And that means I'm gothic. Your nerds need something. Does this website still exist? It's HTTP, so I don't know if I want to go there actually. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go there. The test. And I signed a Gothics needed the petition to prove that all the preps and posers that were mean to me, I really am gothic and that they're just jealous that they never will be. I need every punk and goth in the world to sign this. Thanks. Get it? Thanks, cause I'm gothic. Sincerely, the undersigned. Oh shit, wait. Oh, it actually goes to the web archive. Okay. The Charlie Gilby Totally Gothic petition poster just created by and written by Charlie Gilby. Gothic chick at Hotmail petition online. And it's to a friend. Oh wait, these all go to the web archive. No, that's sad. It's gone. I'm a little upset because it's gone. There we go. Yeah, I was like expecting I was hoping for those like links to be alive. I could probably go on the web archive myself and try to find it, but that would probably be a lot longer to do. What? Got through about halfway through My Immortal. It's more entertaining than I thought it would be. I gotta give that props. I enjoy it so far. I enjoy a lot of garbage though, so I guess that doesn't say anything. What the fuck? Okay, but yeah. Oh whoa! I didn't know the background was doing that. My bad. Because I messed it up. I accidentally moved it earlier, I guess. Oops. Oh well. What? Yeah. That's kind of about it I have. I do know that I don't know if I'll be back on Wednesday properly. I think I might have to change some stuff up, which I am kind of upset with. I might swap what I do Wednesday and what I'm doing Wednesday to Friday instead. I think that might just make sense to do because I will be gone for work on Wednesday. I thought I wouldn't be traveling, but I have to go back to where I was last week, last week on Sunday, which affected stream and some other stuff. And yeah, let's see, because I traveled for work on Sunday, worked Monday, went out to eat at a place, really great burgers. I was kind of stressed actually. There's something stressful about inviting people to go eat at a restaurant you recommend and they haven't been to, and saying they have the best burger in that whole city. And it's stressful. Everyone liked the burger though, and it was a great place, and it sounded like everyone was gonna be going there with their significant others, which is a win in my book. That fed the ego, I guess, a little bit. I think that's what I say. The ego there. That was it. And then I worked. Then the next day, I worked until 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. I think it was. I think that's what I did. And we didn't plan on being there an extra night, so we had to try to find a hotel room at midnight. And you would not, and a lot of places will not give you a hotel room past a certain point, because that's when they do their like night audit. I used to work at a hotel, so we pulled up to a hotel that I want to go to because it was next to a specific like nerd bar I wanted to check out. Sadly, the hotel we tried to go to didn't do walk-up reservations, so we were like, okay. Then we moved on and ended up hunting for a hotel for 2 hours, hunting for a hotel. That was not really the funnest thing ever, but I will be back down there and try to figure things out. Yeah. So this is kind of like the full end. I think that's all I needed to announce at the end of here, and yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I probably will be starting Deltarune next week, actually. I was kind of curious on that game. I figured might as well check that game out sooner than later. So if I do enjoy it, I'll be able to experience the next chapter, the next two chapters when they come out. I don't know how fast chapters come out. There's like a year, 2 years or something. So I don't expect to really be that time rushed, but it took me a little bit to play Undertale. Undertale was a little disappointing, but yeah, I think this is it for Realsies though. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And yeah, bye.